time to dance. I'm so glad to be standing up and out of my desk.
Oh my gosh.
And poor Nikki's almost broken.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe
Almost. Wounded.
All the muscles, everything hurts.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
But because I've been using them, not because I actually hurt myself.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's
There's been a lot of dancing going on.
lots of dancing.
It's a good thing.
For quite a few days in a row.
Yep. We are preparing and getting ready for several little things. And the one that we want you to pay attention to is December 13th, Lucia's Dynamic Nights of Middle Eastern Dance. So we will both be in that show.
Yes,
And that's 6:30 on the 13th. And you will see posts on my site, and there's a group for it that you can join. Yeah, we had a little bit of a with the Facebook thing, so the original group, we're shutting it down, and now there's a new group. So you may get messages from me. I'm removing you from this group, join the new group. It should be all settled in a day or two, but yeah, we want you to be able to see it easily. So anyway, make sure you sign up for that. And tonight we're going to dance, we are going to ride the wave. So we're going to look at different ways to wave the body.
Oh, I'm so glad. I definitely need that.
It's going to feel really, really good. We both took a couple of workshops with an Argentinian sponsor, which is so cool.
It was super cool.
I think, was she in Argentina?
I don't think so.
Or was she?
I'm not sure, actually. That's a good question.
Was she in Chile?
I don't remember.
She was not here.
She was definitely not in the US.
And then one, Virginia, was on the East Coast. And so part of this captivity thing that we're in the middle of, there are some good points because, that's, so we're taking international workshops.
Right, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Taking it international.
It's kind of fun. And here we are back home. So I got some fun inspiration from that one. She was just wavy, just this wavy dancer, and it was beautiful. And so I just captured a couple things that I think would fit for you and us. And so that's what we're going to play with tonight, is waving the body in different ways and some combinations, and just to add, and it adds really nice drama.
Yes, it's such a good way.
But I'm a little worried about my back and my neck because movement has not been happening, and waving requires a lot of movement. So we need to start moving.
I hope we can warm up nicely. I'm going to check on things and make sure you let us know how things are going. If you can hear us and see us okay.
Yep, let us know how we look, how we sound. I'm going to start the music. We're going to start warming up and hopefully get this kink out of my neck. Please check in if you're here. I see a couple little posts coming up, so keep them coming. If you're here, say hello. We want to hear from you and know that you're here. It always makes us super happy when we know our friends are here. So let's go ahead and start. And what song should I use? I think I'll use that one that I danced to. Runaway?
Well, that's a good choice.
Yeah, so Pete's Antique Runaway, just to start. Oh, all right, so we're gonna slowly, this is at great risk, we're gonna circle our heads.
And we can say hi to Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Brenda. Genevieve.
Yay, Genevieve.
And Sarah. That's who has said hi so far.
Oh, that's so good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, so circling and then switch. Be careful of the back part. Don't go too far back, right? Just kind of go more up and over. And man, is it noisy in there. Wow. Oh, God.
No joke, I can't hear the music.
I know, I can't hear any. It's just like rocks in my neck. Oh, this is bad. All right, switch. Hopefully it'll get better, but I can't even. Oh, dear. All right. It's all right, moving on. Shoulder roll. Nice big roll. And don't hold your chest. Let everything move. We want to be very fluid. So just let the chest move, the legs, the stomach. We're looking for a fluid spine. And let's go forward. Forward, nice big rolls. That feels good. like. So, oh, that feels a little better. Let's take it into a big hip circle. Nice big one. Nice and big. Bring the head forward. Keep it going. And reverse. Nice reverse. Big circle. Now as you circle to the back, do a little squat to come up. And squat, it's a squat circle. It's a squat circle. Down we going up. Down we going up. And fold over the front, hand to the floor. Oh my.
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh. Bring it on up. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more. Take off my shoes. A little bit more with our feetsies. Oh dear, whoops. Why is this? I'm gonna have to put glue or something on my feet.
I think it's like that spot is particularly slippery.
Is it? Where's the sticky spot?
I think it's less slippery, like further back because I'm not sliding anywhere.
Maybe your feet are sticky.
I would slide here too. Oh yeah, no, I don't slide there either.
See? It's me. It's my damn feet.
But that's also because I dance and do everything barefoot, so they're very tough.
Yeah, mine just, So, never mind me if I do the splits. I will recover. Down you go. And up. Down and up. Down and up. Push your knees out to the side. We need a little bit of leg movement here. Alright. Step in front and behind. Turn your feet out slightly. A nice deep plie, but your knees are going to go out and up and out and up. It's a new way to squat.
I like this way.
You'll have more stability this way.
Cool.
Yeah. So your feet are turned, almost like a fourth position. And switch feet. Oh. It's gonna work differently on two different sides. That's okay, it's all good. Two more. Excellent. All right. Things are feeling a little better. All right, so yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Feels really good. Yeah. You want your muscles to work and get, like, okay, we're waking up. This is all good. So let's start with waving. Waving the chest, right? A lot of waves, well, you can go up to down, down to up, back to front, front to back, side to side, right? So let's start.
Multi-directional.
Yeah, let's start with the upper body chest wave forward and back, all right? And because that's just an arch and a contraction. So arch, bring your arms back, arch forward. Now pull back with your spine, contract your diaphragm, arms in opposition. So feed it through, arch forward and round back. Arch forward and round back. There we go. Oh, you know what? I was going to show you. I forgot another really great warm-up, so we'll do it in a second. Bring your hands to your knees, the standing cat and cow.
Oh,
right
yeah.
over here. Cat and cow. Round the back. Pull the stomach in. Now arch. Ooh. And round it. Contraction and arch. Let's do two more. We're kind of making this a short one, but I wanted to make sure this gets in there because when you're waving, it really is important to, depending on what you you want to contract to find the right muscle. So basically, whatever part of your body that you want to lift, like say you're right here, if you want to lift your waist, you're going to contract the muscle right in front of it. If you want to lift your rib cage, you're going to contract. If you want to lift your shoulders, if you want to lift your head, it's always from underneath. So if you're trying to arch right here, it's the stomach right in front of it that does the work, and so on and so on. So when you're waving and you're trying to get a really nice wave into your spine, it really is the stomach that's doing 80%, maybe 90% of the work. So we're trying to arch and contract our chest, so that means it's our rhomboids and our shoulder blades, a little bit of our shoulder muscle pulling backwards so that we can press our chest forward. And then it's our diaphragm and our chest that's compressing and pulling in and pulling our ribs back. So forward and back, and forward and back. All right, so this technique, it's not only a warm-up, it's a really beautiful move, right? So let's say we want to step forward and we want to arch and take our arms on a diagonal, really beautiful, and then pull back. And then another diagonal, and then back to other foot, diagonal. It's really pretty. And diagonal. And you can do anything you want with your arms. They can be level, they can be diagonal this way, diagonal this way. It matters not. It doesn't really matter. So when I was looking at this, the stylization can be very open, or it also can be what we call the hug wave. Right? The hug wave, because you're going to reach forward and then you're going to just hug yourself and pull back and coming up, right? Super pretty. So it's like, oh, hello. And then, oh goodness, I'm gonna hug myself and I'm so scared or I'm so depressed or whatever. And then, oh, okay, I'm coming out of it. Here I am, a gorgeous flower. You can
totally see that lost love.
Oh God,
love,
yes. It's like, oh my love, I miss you so much. Oh God, I can't bear it when you're gone. Oh, I might recover if I find someone new. It's
yes.
You know how Egyptian songs are. They're just, it's all about love and lost love and that love and that love. It's just one big love fest. And it's really better if the love is lost.
Much more dramatic.
It's much more dramatic, but I'm not going to worry about any of that. We're just going to make pretty movements, but think about it. Come forward, release your chest forward. Now round it back, hug yourselves, take a few steps back. Now bring your arms through, lead with your wrist, develop your arms up and look. And while that happens, you're lifting your chest. You're not necessarily doing another wave, although you could just lift. So it's a really nice move. So step forward, reach, round back, pull in, hug, lift forward, lift the ribs, and open. Isn't that pretty? And it feels good.
Very nice.
You know, it feels really nice. So that's the idea of the hug type of wave. All right, so now let's look at the melting wave. So this one is, we're going to do it just plain, and then we can add some variations. So this is leading with the chest, bending it from the hip and the knee, and you're going to take your whole upper body and it's going to melt down over your legs, and then you're going to lift up and develop and open, right? That's just a simple version, but you want to just, right? Just melt. And when you melt with your chest first. It doesn't look right to melt like this, right? To fall forward and lead with your head.
Such a good one.
No, not pretty. You want to arch. So waving is really all about that arch. This is the arch of the upper back. It's kind of a main focal point of a lot of waves, right? So you really want to get your chest to go forward and back and really work. And I feel pretty good. I feel a lot better than I did 10 minutes ago, that's for sure. The upper back here. So let's go ahead and balance yourself. Lead with your ribs, all right? Now just melt down over your knees. Let your head go. Now bring your arms forward, come up and cross them and bring them right up above your head. If you happen to have hair, even better, because you can cross them and get the hair out of your face and draw it back. Really pretty. So we'll melt down, we'll wave up, we'll take our hair and draw it down back over.
Okie dokie.
I just got a new wig today. I should have worn it. but it's white. Pure white. So it didn't quite work. But it was nice.
Maybe
yeah, it's this long.
Maybe don't that
It's down to here. It's gonna be pretty. You'll see it sooner or later. All right, here we go. Melting down. Here we go. Melt, 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 melt. Drop the head. Bring it up. Cross your arms. Hair up, back, and over. Good. And then my neck's not cooperating at the moment, but you know, if you really want to drop your head back, go for it, because it looks really pretty. If you want to do a little baby back bend, lovely. I would love to see that. May not happen on me tonight, but it's going to happen sooner or later. All right, so let's try with different feet. All right, so step forward and melt. So remember the lunge I showed you, right? The front, this is the lunge that gives you a little more balance, right? Pick the leg that you want to be in the front and go ahead and melt down over. Melt, melt, melt. Bring it in, up, hair, and whoo, and their weight can be back here with the foot in front, pointed, or forward with the foot back, or center. Either way. That's whatever feels good. All right, try your other leg. Step, stagger, okay, up, chest, melting we go. Whoops, I'll get there. Melt, and up, and open. Yes, very pretty, very pretty. So that just feels good, right? It just, I think just feels really, really nice. All right, so now what's also pretty is to combine the hug with the melt. So do a smaller, not a full-on hug thing, just a big little baby huglet, a mini hug, and then a melt. All right, so let's step forward. Let's do undulating figure eights here, coming forward. Okay, now step forward, hug, release, and melt. And up. Yeah, ooh, looking good. That was fun.
Switch feet.
Yeah, I don't know.
The other foot's not so stable.
Yeah, I don't know what foot I want to be. I'm going to do a little bit to the side so you can see how that looks. All right, so undulating figure eight, leading with the rib cage. Get your stomach involved, right? On your cue, take a step, go forward, do a big baby hug here, and then melt. And up. Really nice, really nice. Now when you bend, if you're going to do we're going to do something lungy, right? So we are going to separate our feet and do this, but what also you can do, if you want to keep it a little more confined, just do that turnout, right? Come down, and what's really cool is your back leg sits on your front leg.
Oh yeah.
And it's very, very helpful. Doesn't that feel good?
Well, I can stay here for a while.
I know, it's very helpful. So, see how Nikki's feet are? You want to be staggered, right? So one foot in front of the other, turn out, get a little closer. Now just bend and take that back knee and tuck it into the crook of the front knee. Whoop, don't go too slow. Down you go. And you have this locked in leg thing, and you can stay here longer, right? I don't want to stay too long, but it helps a lot. So let's try that. I'm going to do my other leg. So undulating 8, little hug, melt. Okay? So it's a nice little series. All right? It's a nice little combo. All right, here we go. Around, here we go. Da-da-da. I'm going to try to use my other foot. All right, now hug. And melt. And up. And back. Beautiful. That was nice. Felt good over here anyway. Yeah, so my knee, shin, was sitting right on top of my calf. Right? It's a physics thing, right? I stepped in and I just plopped into this, and my foot balanced me, and my leg landed right on my other leg, and I was all nicely tucked in there. And it just felt a lot more stable, I think. So
when you melt, at what point do you start? So we start with the chest, right? when do you actually bend the rest of it? Like at what angle?
Okay. So good question.
Was it kind of a choose your own adventure?
Yeah, no, because if you go like this and then down, it's gonna look a little weird. Yeah. So it really is. It's like a deflating balloon, right? The chest has to melt, right? As soon as you, and remember, chest out. As soon as you bring your chest down, start bending your knees right away. So everything kind of drops together. When you get to the point where you can't really go any further without leaning forward, then you finish your melt and sit into it and take your body lower, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So everybody kind of drops together to that, I would say the midpoint, and then you let the torso fall over. Because if you get, like that. Yeah, because if you get there early, if you do this and then you go early, and then you go down, it doesn't look right, right?
It's not nearly as impressive.
Yeah, you gotta be more melty. So think of it as just kind of dripping down, like a balloon falling down.
All right.
Okay?
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's that one, the hug and the melt are two of my favorites. I think they're beautiful.
Just gonna check on.
Yeah, I see some comments, so maybe people have questions or whatever.
Oh, Abby said hi.
Hi, Abby!
And Brenda at some point said pretty.
Oh, good, good.
It's like 2 minutes ago, so
Good.
probably the same thing.
It is pretty. All right, so let's look at body waves. Our regular body waves, that's a full torso wave thing. But remember, we have our body waves, so we're not going to review. We did this on our stomachs, right? On stomach day?
Yeah.
Abdominal isolation.
We did.
So I'm not going to go back over that again. Let's just do this. So up to down, and then add your ribs. So when you are waving from up to down, so there's a stomach wave, right? And then there's a body wave that involves your ribs and your hips. So a lot of times when we're talking about waving, we're talking about the big one, right? The chest, stomach, ribs, and hips, right? So you've got up to down, and you have down to up, right? Down to up, all right? And so we're going to look at the down to up motion. So you're going to tuck your hip, tuck in your abs, in, up, right? And we also have the forward pelvic roll, which is a really good base. Put a foot forward on the ball, tuck your hips back and up, forward and over, and use that lovely pelvic roll. Now extend that roll into a down to up wave. Nice. Now extend that into a chest wave and then a melt. So we have 4 things: pelvic roll, upward wave, chest wave, melting wave.
Okay. I'm thinking about it, and we can do this.
Now we could
These are all parts that are not working so well for me today.
We could make a hug.
Warming it up.
The chest wave is just the wave of the chest without the hugging of the arms. That's all that is. So the hug wave is really hug yourself, and you physically walk forward and you physically walk back by hugging yourself. But if you take the arms out and the feet out, your chest is just doing this, right? It's just lifting, going forward, and then contracting and pulling in. Or if you do it smaller, right? It's really just a forward circle, if you see that, of the ribs and the chest. So that's the chest wave. It's like the hug wave without the arms. All right, so pelvic roll, down to up body wave, chest wave, melt.
Okay.
Is that not cool?
I'm gonna try legs.
It's like a progression.
That's
really, isn't that neat?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like that. That's how we remember it.
It looks super. So you're starting small. So we got pelvic roll. Now, body wave, down to up. Chest wave, melt. And on the melt, you can always catch yourself when I went down. You got to be a little careful of that. But I think it's beautiful. So if we put that in a combination, let's say we are walking with our pelvic roll, right? And we're doing these beautiful pelvic rolls, right? Here going, or maybe going back. Ooh, that would be fun. All right, so now take it into a wave going up, and then give another chest wave. Good, and then lift your arms a bit. Get your knees ready to, get your legs ready to interlock, and melt it down, and down we go. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. It's also really good for your thighs. We're doing many squats right now. I'm glad we did that.
All kinds of working muscles.
But it's a beautiful series, really, really pretty. It's just, you know, more body is involved, less of a step, more of a body. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's pelvis, body wave, chest wave, melting wave. Okay? All right, so now let's look at side body waves, all right? And they can be done from the hip, getting into them with a Maya, sort of half of a Maya. So, and that makes it an easy combination. Maya, 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 oh, wave, right? Maya, 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 and wave, right? Kind of a nice classic one. All right, so let's say if we do that, and we wave to the side, and we do our classic crossover turn here, and then you can melt from there. It's very pretty, very pretty. So let's go Maya, la 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 la, side wave, and turn, and melt.
And I had the wrong foot.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do over, please.
Okay. I don't know if there is a wrong foot.
Well, I did it like.
Yeah, and then now
Okay.
that'll be, yeah, that'll work. All right, so Maya, and side body wave, crossover turn, and melt. Good. That felt really
That
good.
was good.
Isn't that pretty?
Maybe you can also mention what happens to your head.
Well, since your chest is going first on the melt, your chin has to lift, and your chin comes down last. So the head is the end. The chin goes first, then the nose, then the crown. And when you come up, the chin comes up first, then the nose, then the crown. So you arch it down, and you arch it up. It never looks right to be down, and then pick up your head and stand up. Not pretty. That's a no. And I didn't see that because I was doing it, but it probably looked pretty dumb.
It just looks like you got like picked up by the head.
I picked
like,
up some and put
somebody pulled your head.
Oh, I love that. So remember, it's wavy, right? It's like liquid, right? All right, so let's try a side body wave generated from the ribs. So that was the Maya, right? Coming from down to up, right? You can always do, I love to side wave, crossover, turn, and then something else. I just think that looks so pretty. I love that. But
your signature.
it is, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I always do it. If I don't know what I'm doing, I'll side body wave and turn around.
Yeah.
Just what I do. But let's say we want to wave from the chest. All right, so see the hips are going to stabilize. So lift your ribs, slide them to the right, slide them to the left. Now let your head trail. Don't take the head so otherwise it looks like you're drunk. Don't really let it go crazy, but do let it wave a little bit. Now add the ribs, lift the elbow. So you're going to lead with rib, basically your rib, your ear, and your elbow should all feel like they're being pulled, right, at the same time. So rib, ear, elbow. Rib, ear, elbow. Oh, it's still cracking in there. Crack, 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 crack. All right, so over you go. It's quite pretty. And you don't do a whole bunch of them because then you get dizzy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like here, right? Just side, side, side. And you need a pretty good base because you're really leaning. If you're not base wide enough, you're going to knock yourself over, right?
Toppled over.
Which would be something that I would do.
I was getting so involved in that chest wave that I was flicking my flower was coming undone.
So, side body wave, side, side, side. Now, drop your arm into an airplane turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I love airplane
So, rib, ear, and shoulder, and elbow. So, wave, 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 airplane. Nice. So, wave is just something that looks pretty because your arms are already here. Just take one down. So remember, airplane is one vertical plane, so you're waving, right? Take one arm down and one arm straight up. Turn around, switch them, turn around. If it feels awkward, so one arm down, one arm up, straight, up and down. Turn, put them to the side. Now switch them the opposite way. One arm, one up, one down. Turn, and put them to the side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really difficult to do this in the vertical plane. Your brain really wants to turn like this. You go, oh, am I doing it? Is that the airplane turn? Nope, nope. All right? So, yes. So, one arm up, one arm down, turn around, arms to the side. One arm up, one arm down, turn around, arms to the side. And then you get used to it that way. You'll realize, oh, they're either here, here, or here, right? So, left arm up, side to side, right arm up, side to side. That's it, right? That's all they do.
Yeah, it looks way more complicated than
it looks so cool. Looks so cool. All right,
one of the things that I find helpful is I try to draw like a circle.
Yes.
In the sky.
Yeah, and just draw it.
Draw
right
a
around.
with a, like that.
Yeah.
And then it stops me from going
forward and going back. Yeah. It's just like a big wheel.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of ways to get there. But let's put it on the end of our side body wave.
Right.
So here we go. Wave from the top, waving and up and around, and then what? Melt!
Yes! For the melting.
We're just gonna melt! But you can see this series could go on and on. I mean, you can do your turn and then you could be here, right? It could be this thing, and then you dance, and right. So the waves can continue. They look really pretty, really pretty. And just, don't be afraid to put one on top of the other, Just go for it. They're lovely.
They flow together,
Yeah, and they flow. They all flow. All right, so that's side body waves, airplane, melting again. Let's see. Let's try a turn. Okay, this is one that we kind of learned. You're going to turn and reach to the hand, bring it in, and then circle around your heart. And then I think I'll do a head after that. I think that looks good. So hand to hand, draw. You can go like this if you want to. La 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 la, right? Heart circle, head circle, right? And then do what comes natural with your head. Your head will kind of turn with this whole thing. So it's not technically a wave, it's more of a, well, the head is waving, but it's not waving this way, right? It's circling. So it's in the wave category. So turn to your right and touch your hand, draw it up. Now just take your head around, natural, over the head, beautiful. And then wave, right? And we can keep going. Do all these beautiful things. But I'm just going to show you that one thing. Try the other way. Turn. It's also cool. Hand over head, here, and grab it. I think that's pretty. So let's just throw that in there. Take your outside hand. Outside. Yep. If you're turning left, it's your right hand. Circle from front to back over your head. Touch your left hand, draw the hand up and circle. And then I would do something, something with the arms after that. Very pretty. One more time. To the left, over the head. Grab the hand, coming in. Oh, it's so dramatic. And then wave, and then airplane, and melt.
Be waving all over the place.
I know, you just wave for days. It's funny though, right? I think I have to melt again.
Also, I think it works really well with breathing, right?
Yes, you have to, yeah.
And then breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that makes it even
really pretty, really
dramatic.
So that was a nice little series, just putting a few things together, right? Just like I always say, write these things down, get them separate, and then you just put them together in different orders, right? Like I have my little list, right? So you number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then okay, I'm going to do 2 and 4, and I'm going to do 3 and 1. I'm going to, you know, and then just put them together any way you want. I'm just throwing them out there. All right, so let's look at, let's see, step, ooh, oh, da, 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 da. That one, you remember that one? Step, lift, leg, it was either lift hip, or we can lift the leg, ball change, walk, 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 step, wave, right? Body wave up. It makes a really nice placement, okay? What's very pretty, it's just a little silly technique. Walk in a circle, take your foot in front and wave, right? It's just a real, it looks like you've just left the room and come back. For some reason, it's like, I'll be right back. I'm here now, and here I am. Right? So, walking in a circle, coming back, face front, pose and wave, right? It looks beautiful.
Very nice.
And you're gonna wave from down to up. All right, so step, let's bring our arms forward and lift our legs. Step forward, lift, ball change, walk, follow your elbow here, and wave. Oh, so pretty. I'm tempted to melt, but I'm not going to do it.
It's a naturally
I'm really wanting to melt, but I'm not going to do it. All right, other side. So step, lift leg, whoop, ball change, and walk over the head, or follow the elbow, put your foot down, down to up, nice wave, and really give it a nice wave and lift those ribs. And the hands can come back, they can come down, they can come out, they can come up, right? All kinds of ways. Ooh, that looked good. Doesn't that look nice? Like, woo!
Yeah.
It's very, woo, very pretty to wave and bring the hands up above as you lift your ribs in your chest. Be careful that you don't lift your shoulders. Right?
None of this.
No, we don't want to be like this. Not so much. All right.
That's the opposite of dramatic.
Yes, exactly. All right, that was super pretty. Let me see what else did I have here. I just worked this stuff down. This was a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we both remembered it.
Super inspired.
It's ball change, wave up, chest, wave, melt. You know, I think it's what we've already done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you remember, do you remember that one? It was ba-bum, ha, na, ha, ha.
There we go. Yeah, how did you do it?
All right, so it's ball change, wave. All right, so pick a foot, step back, ball change, wave, chest, and melt. All right, it's just super pretty, all right? But it's like, there's a couple little tricks in this dance. One of them is a ball change. Bum, it gives you a place. It gives you some, it's like you get power, right? You can go ball change, place, ball change, step. Doesn't matter, right? For this one, it was ball change, place, wave up, ribs, and then melt. Pretty.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one. But it's kind of the same as what we've been doing.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah, very similar. So you're noticing the common chest into melt is a winner. Yeah. And then side wave into airplane is a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really
For
pretty.
sure.
Okay, let's see what else. If I've got a side wave, let's see. Side waves with arms full turn, step touch, wave up, crossover turn. Oh yeah, you remember that, sorta? I think. Side wave, full turn, step touch, right? Step touch, feet together, wave up, and the arms come up, and then bring your arms down and around as you turn.
Ooh.
That one's nice.
I like
all right?
that body, the wave to
Yeah.
elevate.
Yeah. So you're gonna side wave. Okay, you're gonna side wave from the top. You're gonna do a full turn, and then step touch. This doesn't matter what side. Step touch side. Just take that side foot, step forward, wave down to up, to come up to releve, bring your hands above your head, and then step down, cross over, turn, and let your arms crisscross over your head. Yeah? Maybe? So, side wave, right, walk in a circle, step touch, that up, here, and around. Woo, fun.
And melt. No, I'm just kidding.
And melt. Don't forget the melt. So, wave, wave, we'll do 4. Circle, 1, 2, 3, touch, wave up, cross over, and around.
Woo.
That is pretty.
That's very nice.
I like that. I like
when
that.
You wave, do you do arms like straight up or diagonal? Like how do you get your arms up?
I go whoop.
Okay.
I just bring them up by the wrist. Elbow, wrist.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm getting a little stuck there.
Yeah, it's kind of how do you
like
go?
where am I?
So,
Don't want chicken wings.
And circle. I like to do this too. Whoops. Step, touch, wave up, and cross, and turn around. Oh, very nice. Very fun. And don't worry about the feet. Whatever foot is in front, use it.
All right.
There's no rule on what foot has to be where. Just however you come, wherever you want to step, touch. It's just that touch foot works better if you step in front and wave onto it, right? If you've got your left one, step left, tuck the pelvis first, and here. And there's no reason you couldn't do here and do a pelvic roll and then go up. Ha! That would be cool. Step, touch, pelvic, wave up, cross, over, turn. Ha ha! That's cool. That is fun. So I'm really liking the pelvis into the upper body.
Right.
And I like the rib wave, chest wave into the melt, and the pelvic roll into the lifted, the down to up wave. It's just like, it's kind of like you do a little one and then a big one is what it reminds me. It's like a little one and then the full wave, right? So have fun with it. I'm having fun right now. This is so fun. I feel so good. Waving. Yes.
Waving.
Let me see. Oh yeah, this is just kind of a posy thing. It's another melt. We're gonna melt, and then just bringing yourself up to a side pose with your arms staggered. I just thought it was beautiful. You were showing me this the other day.
Oh yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah.
It's just really pretty. So let's just do a crossover. Let's take our arms and do a crossover turn. All right. Turn to the side, and let's do a chest wave, and then go ahead and melt. Okay. Now bring it up. As you come, circle your arms around and bring them into some kind of a pose, right? Something like that. Now, did you do different?
Oh,
you did something.
Oh yeah, it was around, and then it was open to down.
Okay.
So I moved this way.
So
that's why my back is feeling like this. I was practicing that one a lot.
Yeah. So
yeah. Open and then down.
So instead of a chest wave, more of a lift and a big extension.
Yeah, still
and then
wave down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when you came up there, okay,
I just came straight. So
straight
I
up.
Whoa, what you were doing.
I did one flip.
Yeah.
And then
That's cool.
that's pretty. Right, so should we play with that?
Let's
Let's
play
see.
with that,
What
yeah.
did I just say? All right, so you're just gonna do, what did we do? I just lost my train of thought. Did we do a thing?
No.
We did. How did we? Wait.
What are you noticing?
It was 30 seconds ago.
I know, right?
How could I remember
excited
so
about
long
those
ago?
arms.
Yeah, I just
walk around.
walk around. I
There
just
we go.
wanted to get us to the side.
Yeah.
Right?
Walk around with the.
Oh, it was a
Yeah.
turn thing. Right. So
And then-
turn. So crossover. Do some sort of crossover turn with your hands. Turn around. Get to the side. Do a nice lift with the ribs. Go ahead and melt. And now bring it up. Roll your arms over one time, and then decide where are you going to be? Here, 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 here. I mean, there's so many places you can be, right? That's really pretty, really pretty. I don't suggest here because it blocks your head.
Right.
So I suggest here.
And you're also smelling your armpit.
Yeah, well there's that.
That's not a good look.
Yeah, there's not as much, not as good as it could be. All right, should we try that again?
Okay, yeah.
All right, so crossover turn, get to the side, right, and do a nice big wave, or halfway, melt yourself, and come up, circle the arms, and I'll try this way. Oh, I love that. I think that's gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah, you can, and that's another tried and true thing. When you need your arms to go up, bring them in, circle them around each other, and then go up. It always works.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere you are. Come in, circle, up. Come diagonal, circle, open. Just flip them around each other one time.
So
it always,
beautiful.
yeah, it always looks good.
We have some comments.
Okay, let's see. Let me see. What was this one? Sometimes I don't understand what I'm doing. Side. Let's see. Oh, this is just a little one. Just a little one. I just thought it was pretty. Maya, regular Maya, turn to the side and wave up. It's so simple, but I loved it. I thought it was gorgeous. So you can always expand upon it because you can do a big one here and a big one here and then a regular and then turn and then up. Very pretty. Just nice wave. So it's just Maya something, quarter turn, wave up. It just changes the look, right? You're going here, and that's beautiful. So I jotted that down super quick, but I think it's lovely.
That's lovely, yes.
It's very pretty. And then I have one more. Side body wave, turn. Oh, yes. Side body wave, turn, melt. Something new. Let's melt for a change.
Right.
And then come up with a hair flip, okay? So.
All right.
Yeah.
Securing the flower. It has been wanting to come out all night, and it might just happen on a hair flick.
So we're going to side body wave. So let's do 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and melt. Down, flick. Yeah, and we don't have hair to flip. It's not nearly as impressive, but you're not going to melt all the way. You're going to do like a halfway melt, and then flip the hair, right? And the hair flip, it looks good from any angle, but I like it from the side. I also like it from the front, but you just have to make sure when you flip that you have a normal face. Because you know how your face, when you flip, sometimes your face doesn't, you get that little piggy face, right? Have you ever done that?
I do concentration.
So if you're gonna flip, you need to come back to the front with a face. If you're worried about it, then flip from the side. So side body wave, right? And then turn, let's walk around, melt halfway, and flip. There we are. My hair just goes. You still have a flower.
The flower is still there.
Yeah, you still got it. Oh, that was so much fun. Thank you for putting up with this. This was great. I had a great time. So hopefully you feel more comfortable about waves, you know, the little secrets of catching yourself and all these little fun things to make this wave thing work. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful accent to the dance. It gives you more life, more activity, it looks more active, and it also looks, there's another word I want to use, and what is it? you just look more alive, I think.
Dynamic.
Yeah, and dynamic, that's a great word.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we're just, you know, we're here, and right? But then you just throw this melt in there, or this big body wave, it's, oh wow, it gets very exciting.
Yeah.
Right? Especially if you have hair that will fly, but you know, it's not essential, because you can just do the move without it. It's just if you're going to try to flip your hair, try to have hair that will flip. Right?
Yeah, and then also I would say practice with your hair.
Yes.
Because you sometimes need to flick a little differently.
Yes, you have to feel the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just the chords, you have to actually like figure out where to flick it so it doesn't like fall back.
Yeah, exactly. I've done that quite a few times. And then you also be sure when you flick that your hair stays on your head. And it doesn't keep going into the audience.
Oh,
yeah. Lots and lots of pins.
Indeed.
All right.
We did have one question.
Okay.
Which is something about people saying thank you.
All right.
Rena said that was a very enjoyable class, but she's wondering, hi Rena, when do we dance with music? So maybe you can talk a little bit about the music situation.
Yes. So, YouTube. YouTube is really good at flagging everybody's music. They insist that it's copyrighted and you cannot use it, even though I have permission. So the music that I use is by permission, and but YouTube doesn't agree. And it's a big legal fight. So I've been limiting the music because of that situation. Because I get all these flags, and sometimes they can take your videos down, which is not what we want.
So we have
and sometimes we do actually do these combinations were so short I didn't put the music, but we also do choreography, and then that's to music too, right? So it's kind of here and there, but I miss the music as well. So maybe next time we'll definitely add some more music.
Maybe
in
we
there,
have to do a little bit of because they'll mute the music too. So I either take the video down or the music will be muted. So then your voice is gone. So maybe we can figure out a way to be like, okay, we're gonna do this combo. We'll put on music, and you just count it through, and then we'll have those parts. Even though if they mute it, then you still have the moves, and you're not missing out on the parts. Because all these videos end up on YouTube, which is part of the process. That this ends up on YouTube.
Yes. But let's try to add some more music.
Let's
and
do
just
that.
See.
I like that.
Yeah, because I love it too.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Because we do, yes, exactly.
Yeah,
you only use music that you have permission to use.
Yes, always.
Which is, thankfully, Beats Antique is super awesome.
Oh, they're awesome.
All
right, I see another comment that looks longer. Is that anything that we need to...
Sarah says that was super fun, lots of new ideas.
Cool.
She requests sometime, could you break down the undulating figure 8 like the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've done that a long time ago, but okay, Sarah, I certainly will.
And she's like, any idea which YouTube video that might be in? Because we did do it, but we can look at that.
But I can just put it in for our next one.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do that? Remember, I take requests. So I will figure something out about for our next class that includes the undulating figure 8 with the ribcage.
Nice.
Yes.
And then Rena must be new. Hi, Rena.
Yeah.
These classes do get put on YouTube. So she asked if they're recorded. So you can watch them on YouTube. They'll be up by next week, by like Tuesday or Wednesday. But they're also always on the Facebook.
They stay on Facebook.
Yeah.
They will stay as a post, and you can replay them anytime.
Yeah.
And then when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meleah Nelson, you'll have access to all of them. Right.
You'll get notifications whenever they get there's
60 something. Right. And
then
there's a whole bunch of makeup videos, and there's hair videos. All this, my whole life is just dance and beauty and wondrousness. So you've got tons of information. It's really fun to look through them. All right. Any more questions?
Go to Meleah's YouTube channel, Rena, and you'll see all of the videos. But also, we make sure that in the descriptions are all the moves that we do every time in class, so that you can actually look through and see, I want to learn this move, so you can just do that video.
Right. Yeah. We're trying to be very organized. Trying hard. And I love to take requests, so Sarah, that was a great suggestion. And if anybody else, Susan had requested last week, that was the belly rolls, and we flipped our quarters, and we did the abdominal. That was Susan's request. So whatever requests you have, and I will look forward to seeing you very soon. So you know what to do. Say night.
You have. We have the next class is Saturday.
Yeah.
You're starting your beginner
Starting
class
my beginner series tomorrow. The 3rd, the 10th, and the 17th. Tomorrow on Zoom. So there is a post on that. I think I'll post another. I think I'll post another one tonight, and so that you can see what that class. That's for beginners, and
then the show, obviously.
Yes, the show we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's all the news.
I'm gonna go this way. And say bye for now.
Alrighty. So thanks for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you again very soon. Have a great night.